Good morning. It's August 9th. Just got off of work. Heading home. Yesterday, slept a little bit. Woke up. I took some plates back to the MVA. I still got to take some paperwork to a full service MVA in order to not be fined for uninsured vehicle. I had to bring them like a bill of sale to show them whenever I trade the vehicle in, and that's when I stopped insurance on it. I don't know if I'm just terrible at doing this, or maybe it's because I turned in the plates late, or I don't know, but it seems like I'm just always doing this. So anyway, I got to do that. I did get a settlement offer. Saved myself almost $700 for this whole frontage thing that I've been dealing with, so that's good. Still don't have the money, but at least I gotta come up with it by the 25th. So fingers crossed. The idea is I can hopefully get that money because of this whole gap insurance thing. I just need to track that down, so I need to give a phone call to Nassau today. Or actually log into Nassau FCU and see if they've responded to my in-app email. For whatever reason, they just cannot contact me through my email. They have to send me a message inside of my account, which is silly. But anyway, I need to get that fact that this thing has been paid off, and then I don't know, get the money, whatever. So we can get that gap insurance refund. If I can get that in the next couple of weeks, that would be unbelievable, and that would be no problem getting that thing, getting that paid for. House still in the market, no bites. Both houses still in the market, no bites. Looks like we're going to be staying. If you're on my Facebook, you probably saw that we took the kids to the fair yesterday. Caitlin didn't go because she was not feeling well, but we did bring her back some funnel cake, so that's good. I really need to find a way to hold this phone other than driving with one hand. But they had a good time. Caleb was able to get on some rides that he was actually a little bit too short for, but we snuck him on anyway. Did really good. He might be too young to really enjoy it, but he kept saying he wanted to go on them, and the carousel was his favorite because it was safe. But he did go on like roller coaster type rides for kids that he was a little too short to get on, but he's, his face kind of made it look like he wasn't enjoying it, but I think that he was enjoying himself because he kept wanting to go on them. He kept saying, I want to go on that one, I want to go on that one, but whenever he would get on, it was deadpan face and not exactly excitement. I was proud of Haley. She ended up getting on a pretty big person ride. It was called Avalanche, and it spun her around really fast. When it first started going, she had a look of terror on her face, but after it spun around a couple of times, she was really enjoying it to the point where her face really had this really big grin on it, so I'm excited for that. We kind of had a scary moment with Lola. She ran off. We were actually about ready to leave, getting a funnel cake for Caitlin, and she ran off. I was paying for the cakes and getting them and holding Buddy, and I sensed an aura of panic in Kathy because she's like, where is she? And there was a guy that said she ran that way, and you're looking for your kid. She ran that way, and she took off running. So the carnival's fairly large, You know, it only takes a couple minutes to walk the whole thing, but whenever she ran after where the guy said she went, she ran off to the right of me. I'm holding Buddy and basically, you know, dealing with money and stuff like that. So she runs off with Haley, and you know, a couple of minutes later, I just waited there because I didn't know exactly what was going on. I figured she was going to come right back, but she ended up not coming right back. But when she did show up a minute or two later, she came to the left. So she basically ran the entire fair before she got a hold of her. Well, apparently she ran off and she was running, and Kathy was chasing her, which made her run faster. So Kathy and Haley are running after her when she's running through the crowd. So I imagine that was a little frightening for her as well. I can tell you my heart was pounding pretty heavy at the thought of her disappearing. But no harm, no foul. She's back. Sorry, I've been dealing with some allergies all night. I'm having a hard time breathing. It's not been a very comfortable evening, so I might be just going straight to bed when I get home. Anyway, put her to bed when she got home, and you know, basically for being naughty, we kind of put her to bed, give her a bottle, put her to bed. She had a meltdown. Lola did. She absolutely had a meltdown and we couldn't figure it out why. She's in her room, and as soon as she got that bottle going, she's back to the meltdown. So I had to shower before I went to work again because it's so humid out at the fair. I was sweating like crazy. So I talked to her, and I basically said, you know, hey, you know, why are you so sad? And I was able to get out of her that she wanted to pick up the ducks, which I believe is the reason why she ran off. There is a game at the fair where you basically just pick up ducks and look at the bottom of them or something. They're in some pool or water or whatever. And I guess Kathy had said that they could do it or something, and we ended up not doing it. I don't even know if Kathy had said we would do it. Kathy just remembered her saying she wanted to do it. So I told her that we'd go back and just do that game later in the week if we could.
Watch out, vehicle stops on shoulder ahead.
Thank you, Bonnie. Anyway, so she calmed down, we fell asleep. She's probably pretty tired. She didn't have a very long nap, but on top of that, she's heartbroken on the ducks, I guess. But she had a lot of fun at the fair. She's really brave. We went into the bumper cars together where she was steering. She did a really good job. I'm glad they had fun. Really wish Caitlin could have been there, but she's homesick. Despite the fact that I was super uncomfortable one night with what I believe is allergies and my problems breathing, it's a quiet night, so that's good. Didn't have to deal with anything negative or things not working out. They still aren't going the way I want them to go, but after being told by my boss to not tell people that their process is wrong, and even though it is, I've just basically stopped pushing. So we'll just give them enough rope to hang themselves. And I document everything, so whenever they come to me and ask me why that happened, I can go back to them and say, well, you told me that I was out of line, and that if they needed to have a process figured out, then they needed to go to their boss. So I'm not going to tell them how to fix their process. They can provide poor customer service, and And then whenever we lose contracts and stuff like this, they can ask why, and I can tell them why. Because their customer service sucks because of this, that, and the other. I digress. Digress. I don't know. Degrassi high. I don't know. Anyway, that's really all I got to talk about. I still haven't figured out whether or not I'm going to share this blog. It's public, so if anybody ever wanted to watch it, they can. But I don't know if I want to put it on my Facebook or not. I got a lot of people on my Facebook that are co-workers, friends, and this, that, and the other, and it shouldn't be a surprise to them that I complain about things, because that's pretty much my MO for everything, is complain. But they call it complaining, I call it integrity. So whatever. We'll do it again tomorrow. Peace.